having a rally today to raise awareness of Blair Mountain, to raise awareness of mountaintop removal, and to start putting pressure on the banks that are financing these operations. Currently there's about 5 different permits that would impact the Blair Mountain Battlefield, all in various stages of operation or the permittal process, so yes, it's a very imminent threat.
Do you live around there?
Yeah, I live about 8 miles away from there.
What's life like now compared to years gone by?
Well, I mean, it's getting more and more depopulated. Blair only has like maybe 32 houses left, but there were once hundreds. And it was a thriving community at one time, you know. Most of the people worked in local mining jobs, but yeah, it's just, plus the mountain has, the last couple of years that they've gated everything off. There's no access to anything up there. They posted all the land, so it's made it illegal to even, basically just to get off the highway, you know. And a lot of people used to use those mountains for recreation, you know, four-wheeling and digging ginseng or whatever, you know, and now there's no access to it. So basically just isolating everything, making it so miserable for people that they're hoping they'll all leave, I guess.
I love to be home, I love to be in the mountains, I love to be doing the things that make me connected with my environment. So to get me on a protest thing is very difficult. But when it comes to Blair Mountain, there's certain things you just can't stay at home. You've got to go. Just like I don't think any of the rednecks of that day wanted to be there. They certainly didn't want to be killed and shot at. But there's certain things that you got to just say, I've got to. So I've got to be here, and I am. I love her history. I love her land. I was born in Logan County on Buffalo Creek. I can't go visit any of those places, but I want Logan to have a history, and it should be not just Don Chapin's history. His place is on the National Register. Blair Mountain and our mining history are not, and that's a shame. So let's get our history. I think it's a value because West Virginia is facing tough changes. We don't know what's going to happen beyond coal, and it's very unpredictable. Maybe our history at home is a key.
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! NTR has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! NTR has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho!
MTR has got to go. Hey, hey.
Thanks everybody for coming out so far. You know, we walked a little bit, held some signs, but now we're at our destination, and this whole thing is to raise awareness of what's not only happening at Blair Mountain, but what's happening across the coal fields. And one of the things, if these companies didn't have large amounts of cash to back them and to finance these operations, then they wouldn't be able to operate the way that they do. And so we're wanting to start putting pressure on the banks. Some of our friends out in California just now released a investor report detailing 9 of the banks behind Arch Coal and how that a lot of the funding that goes on violates their internal lending commitments. And so there's a whole lot of room here to put pressure on them, try to stop the flow of capital that's going into these operations. And we have a couple people that are going to try to go in and talk to Morgan Stanley and deliver the investor relation report that we have that's detailing all the abuses that they're engaged in about lending. They wouldn't even let us talk to them, deliver any message. It's not a secretary, so...
I'm a security guard.
far did you make it?
Yeah, the revolving door we went in and it spit us back out. The security guards wouldn't let us up to talk to Morgan Stanley, and so now it's on to the next step and trying to go further with initiating that conversation.
We care, save Blair! 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 We care!